Tombstone, Arizona. The spirit of the Wild West is alive and well in this small town, where saloon doors still swing open and horses pull stagecoaches along Main Street. Founded in the late 1800s, Tombstone embraces its history, when outlaws, gunslingers, and violent shootouts were all too common.
Tombstone was a silver boom town. But what makes Tombstone so legendary was mostly the gunfight of the OK Corral. That was between the Earps, the Clans, and McClures, and Billy Claiborne. Also, Doc Holliday was involved in that gunfight. Now, the gunfight was actually in the alleyway leading into the OK Corral off Fremont Street. No one knows who fired the first shot. It was a 30-second gunfight. 38 shots were fired. And 3 men lay dead on the street. There's so much history around here. When you walk those streets in Tombstone, you're walking in the steps of history.
The gunfight at the OK Corral is the most well-known tale from this Wild West boomtown. But Tombstone's past is also riddled with bizarre, supernatural stories, including tales of strange creatures roaming the frontier that spread like wildfire in the 19th century.
There are a lot of legends that have come out of Tombstone, but there's one very curious one. In 1890, the Tombstone Epitaph reported a story about 2 ranchers who saw a giant flying creature in the sky above them.
The Tombstone Epitaph reported that they encountered a prehistoric-looking monster flying. Now, they said the whole body was about 100 feet long, and the head was about 8 feet long, loaded with razor-sharp teeth.
They not only were afraid of it, but apparently they tracked it down and killed this creature and tried to take a photograph of it sprawled out.
According to local lore, a photo of the strange creature was indeed taken and even published in the Tombstone Epitaph. But locating the supposed picture has proven to be difficult.
In terms of the photograph, there are legions of people who remember seeing this picture, even into the 1930s and 40s, yet no one has ever been able to locate it. And in fact, the edition of the epitaph that the story ran in didn't have any photographs at all.
Although the alleged newspaper photo has never been found, over the years, a number of bizarre pictures featuring cowboys and a massive winged creature have surfaced and can be seen on the internet.
One photograph depicts a group of men with a giant winged beast. The creature is winged, but it's not really a bird. It looks more like a pterodactyl, something prehistoric with large leathery wings and a large head with 2 feet hanging down below. It adds to the mystery of the creature and makes us wonder what exactly is flying around in the southern deserts.
While the images of the winged creature are compelling, historians have questioned their authenticity and claim that they may have been fabricated as a result of the fascination people have with this strange tale from the Old West.
Although most variations of the photos seem to be hoaxes, I think it's weird when you combine all of the things of the newspaper encounter, people swearing that they personally saw the photograph, and now it's gone. It only adds more history and wonder to the story. And I think in some regard, it makes it even bigger than it would have been.
Is the story of the Tombstone pterodactyl just a tall tale? Or is it possible that there really was a species of giant flying creatures that roamed the deserts of the Old West? Perhaps the answer can be found by examining accounts from Native American folklore of a creature known as the Thunderbird.
The Thunderbird is one of the most widespread, powerful creatures and symbols in Native American mythology. It is a gigantic bird, some kind of raptor, sometimes with somewhat human qualities, but is connected with thunder and with lightning. Very often this flapping its wings is what creates thunder, and it shoots lightning out of its eyes.
The thunderbird is common in Native American tribes all over the West. You'll find them on petroglyphs, on the rocks, or you'll find them in totem poles. It's a special bird, a special spiritual power of protection and support and strength. That's what the thunderbird represents.
By some accounts, thunderbirds were strictly spiritual beings. They lived in another world, and they were frightening, but could also sometimes lend their power to the people. On other occasions, they were purportedly real creatures that could swoop down at any time and snatch up humans if they so chose.
Is it possible that there is a connection between the thunderbird and the winged creature that was reportedly seen near Tombstone, Arizona in 1890? For now, the answer is unclear. But people remain fascinated by the idea that massive winged birds really did soar over the American frontier.
It's important to remember that this is taking place in the Wild West. It's taking place when people are looking out for marvels and becoming aware of Native American explanations, Native American mythology at the same time. So people were aware that the Thunderbird was held to be out there, which leads us back to the question, the Thunderbird. Is it a cryptid, like it's out there somewhere? Is it simply a deity that's sort of cobbled together from abstract notions of what the divine is? Or is it sort of resulting from people finding pterodactyl skeletons and saying, wow, there must have been a great big bird here at some point? Or maybe all three. So this is still a great mystery.